Hey, stop playing with your nipple. Alright, we're here on this interview. We're interviewing Cletus T.Queerwater. I'm Screaming Demon. And, what happened here on this here weekend?
Well, I was sitting right where I was at, which is in my truck on Friday, and I was hauling ass down the interstate there. My phone started buzzing, started saying Mountain Dew, and I was like, oh, that's Andy. So I picked it up, and I was like, hello, and you were like, hey, what are you doing this weekend? And I said, I'm hanging out with you. So I went to work, got out about 3:30 in the morning, went home, packed up all my stuff, came up here, got here around 6:30. We all slept. Oh, you gotta hang on to the microphone. Anyway.
It doesn't matter.
And we packed up our stuff, left around here, and we went up and did some stuff. Well, I personally don't know how to back up a trailer, so old Demon here was driving my new F-150.
That's me.
And we got up yonder way. We didn't really know where we were going. We were just going to go fishing and find a spot to go camping. And we went up to Nicholas Lake there, got a couple fish, wasn't the greatest. So we went up from there, we headed up the Baldwin area up to my uncle's property. We asked him about some good fishing spots there. So we went and found a lake, didn't have public access. So we just dropped her in anyway because we're rebels like that. Anyway. You want to get that out of my face?
You gotta be able to hear you.
Anyway, so we caught a couple fish around there. It was alright. I gotta say, one of my favorite things that happened this weekend was out on that lake when old Duckster there snagged you in the shirt. And he didn't get you just once, he got you 3 times in one snag. It was pretty good.
It hurt, I tell you.
With a single hook.
That's the worst part. I wasn't even a treble hook. It was just a single. And Duckster caught his, one of his first fish with us. Got overexcited there, and I thought he was going to rip the fish's face off and went to set the hook. That was pretty entertaining. Well, from there, we headed back out to, was a Big Star Lake.
It wasn't little. It was a big star right there.
It was. That fishing was alright. There's a couple of hotties up on the boat there. We went fishing.
They were 12 teens.
It doesn't matter. You can look, just don't touch them. Well, from there, we went to go put the boat up. You want to stop doing that? Anyway, we after that, we got the coon lamp out, had a rock throwing contest. That was pretty cool.
But tell them about the time on our way up there before all this happened. What did we do with the boat on the back of the truck?
What did we do with the boat on the back of the truck?
We
We had this boat tailgating us all the way everywhere we went. Everywhere we went, that boat followed us. It was bad. I slammed on the brakes. Well, technically, he slammed on the brakes. The boat slammed on its brakes too. It was kind of weird.
And who was driving that boat?
You were driving that boat. I already said it. Don't you remember?
Who was driving the boat behind the truck?
Oh, there was nobody in the boat driving the boat. That was the weird thing. Well, and then I got us lost, because I'm good at that.
What about just before we got lost? Where did we go that boat went with us?
Oh, well, before that happened, we kind of went 2-tracking, and that boat followed us 2-tracking. It was kind of weird. It was a good time, though. I mean, we almost ran into a couple other cars going in and out of there, but it was all right.
It was okay.
Yeah, then we got lost, and we had to turn around, and Andy went to turn around here in a driveway, and he broke the tail out again.
That wouldn't happen if you wouldn't have got us lost around there.
Well, I was going off memory, and we all know how my memory is. It's like
about as long as your.
Well, we won't get in that. We won't get in that situation right now. That's about a Radarink situation there. We'll get in that there in a second. Well, from there we went off from a little big star here. we went up to what was supposedly supposed to be a girl's house, but it looked more like a whale to me. One of Ratterdink's ex-girlfriend thingies there. She was a big old girl, I'll tell you what. You know you were there.
I was there.
You were there.
Unfortunately, I was there.
Well, you know, she started telling us stories about her and Ratterdink and how they were in bed together with their pants around their ankles, which means they did some pretty nasty stuff.
Don't want to talk about that no more.
I don't want to talk about it because I get sick of just thinking about it. You already covered it anyway. Well, Ratterdink tries to deny it, but we all know.
You owe me a new mic.
Here.
That don't cut it.
Oh, we got the boom up in here anyway. Well, from there we went to bed, which was alright. I slept in the truck, my legs kept falling asleep. Ratterdink was looking at he-she's on his phone. You guys were talking about big old you-know-whats.
Boobies.
And
flexibility
in gym class.
In 2 years.
Then Ratterdink snuck out of the truck there and had some fun with his old woman again. I thought I heard Seal barking, but I guess that was just her. And from there we woke up, went to the Little Sand Lake there, caught a couple fish there, went swimming, that was a good time. I jumped off a boat that was moving, wasn't too good, to tell you that much. It kind of hurts when you do a face plant in the water going 30 miles an hour. It was a good weekend.
I don't think our boat goes that fast.
I like to exaggerate just like when I'm talking about my little dinghy.
Alright. Well,
that was our weekend.
that was our weekend in Cletus T.Queerwater's point of view. We'll catch y'all later on another note. We're going fishing.
For the 8th time, we're going to go fishing eventually today.
Yep,
Again.
Yep. So, we'll catch you later.
On the flip side.
You.